Hi, this is the PC Expert Amateur, and we're going to take a look at one that I had a little bit of a struggle finding out about because the company I bought it from, they stopped selling it and they removed the information from their website. And so the only information I had was what was on this sticker. And that sticker, that model number FB1232BU, wasn't really helpful. I knew it was from Cool Jag, but when I tried to find it, I kept on only getting a couple of hits, and one of them was the place I bought it at, which was gone, and the other one was on eBay, which was for a non-PWM version, this is PWM, and lovely cabling, um, and a couple other places, and then finally I found mention of it on some forums, and that led me to finding out what the actual model number is. So it's the R121232BUAF. That's the Everflow R121232BUAF, and this is again made by Cool Jag, and it has certifications from UL or Underwriter Laboratories and TUV, TUV. It's So I'm happy I finally found it because without that information, I wasn't sure of. I found the CFM, but I couldn't find the decibels. I couldn't find the static pressure, and I knew it was pretty strong because when I compared it to the Furious Melt-Me from EK, it seemed to actually be stronger than the Furious Melt-Me. Now, according to the specs, the Melt-Me is stronger, but I kind of doubt that. Eventually, through my testing, I will discover which one of them is actually more powerful. But yeah, it's got some pretty crazy CFMs that are definitely stronger than the Melt-Me. So let's dive into this just a little bit. And again, just like the Melt-Me and the Furious Vardar Evo, this is going to be great for whatever purpose you need it for, unless, of course, you're using it against something that's going to break under too much airflow, like rice paper. So just giving you a look at it. It's got 9 blades. Really short cable. But that's okay because I'm prepared. Now, I don't know about how many hours it's supposed to go before it dies. But it is a dual ball bearing, so as long as you don't drop it around, it should last like 100,000 hours would be my guess. There's no warranty information for this specifically. I want to just check and see if they have warranties on Cool Jag. And no, I couldn't find any warranty information on the Cool Jag website, unfortunately. So, with that in mind, since I can't really provide you with that answer, again, I'm going to estimate 100,000 hours for the fan bearing before it dies. Let's go ahead and check out the sound profile. I will warn you, this one's a loud one. Let's see, come on. Kind of noisy. That seems to be about as slow as I can get it to go. And it's already noisy. Wow. Another really loud one. Let's try the Noctua in comparison. Actually, I don't think it's going to allow me to do it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put it on a separate fan controller because this thing draws an amp of power, which means 12 watts. So having two running together is not going to be easy, shall we say. Oh boy. All right, let me get this set. There we go. That should be good. Well, as long as it holds on to that that setting. Let's see what it's doing here. And it's being naughty. Uh-oh. My display just... Oh, there we go. Okay, so I want to see how quickly this thing stops spinning. I've got it at the same speed as the Noctua, so I'm going to try to... I don't think I'm going to be able to disconnect these simultaneously. It's pretty difficult, actually, but let me try. Oh, man, nope. Ah! Jiminy crickets. Okay. I cannot do that safely without destroying the fan, as you saw. So I will just do one and then the other. Jeez Louise, this thing just does not want to stay put. All right. Technical difficulties are trying to drive me mad. And here we go. I had to do this one first, and this one's still going, and going, and going. So clearly the bearings on this one are not as good as the SSO2 bearings on the Noctua, which is unsurprising. Now let me get this back up to 3,000 RPMs, or whatever the maximum is. Jeez. It's being a little bit naughty. Oh my gosh. I don't know why it's being uncooperative with me here. So I'm going to put it up to... So that's the maximum speed noise level of that. Whew. It's It's making me cold. And then, don't go anywhere, you crazy fan. Now I've got the Noctua running at full tilt too. I can't hear the Noctua at all. Yeah. Whew. All right. This is a little bit nerve-wracking, especially because I don't want to break the fan while I'm trying to do this. Man. Okay. That was crazy. I swear to you, this fan feels stronger than the Furious Melt-Me. Man. Man, oh man. That was... Brrr. I'm cold. All right, so you've heard how loud it is. It's insanely loud. If you can find it, it's a really good fan for whatever you need it to do. But that's going to be the challenge, is finding it. If you can please help me out by liking, subscribing, and sharing, that would be really, really helpful to build this channel. Also, I'm going to take a look at the data with you that I finally dug up. If you can just hold on here a minute. Okay, so the CoolJag Everflow R121232 BUAF, which is marked FB1232BU on the fan, is a black on black fan. $15 was what it was listed at when I bought it. It has certifications from CE, Underwriter Laboratories, and TÜV. It's made in China, 120 by 32 millimeters. Again, I'm not sure about the MTBF or MTTF or the lifespan, but I'm guessing 100,000 hours since it's a dual ball bearing, although it could be more or less. In addition, that's compared to the Noctua's minimum of 150,000 hours. There's no warranty that I am aware of, and Noctua gives you a 6-year warranty. Now, this is where the similarities really flip in the opposite direction. So the CoolJag is a whopping 270 grams versus the 200 of the Noctua. 9 blades, same as the Noctua, but the range for the RPMs is from 900 to 3,000 versus 450 and 2,000. Minimum CFM or airflow is 39.87, which is, it's okay, but the maximum is 133.91. This is one of the best airflow measurements I've seen so far, and that beats the pants off of Noctua's 102.1. Minimum static pressure is 0.55 millimeters of water. Maximum supposedly is 6.03. Versus 2.34 for the Noctua, and I think that this is actually wrong. Either the CoolJag specs are wrong, or the EKWB specs are wrong, because I felt it and it seemed to be stronger than the EK. It ranges from 20 to 47 decibels. I'm gonna say that is also wrong. I'm gonna say it's too low. I'm gonna say it's probably closer to the EK, 60 something. And so yeah, it's we'll see. We'll find out eventually. Now the fan's cable is only 22 centimeters long. There's no sleeve, no daisy chaining. It's a PWM fan, dual ball bearing, 12 volts from 4 to 12.6 for the range, but I don't really think it actually allows you to go down to 4 volts, because when I got close, I didn't even get close to 4 volts, and it was already turning off. The power consumption is 1.2 to 12 watts, and the amperage, if I can just do that for a second here, I have to modify this, because that's got to be, let's see. Nope, we don't want to do that. We want to do a Q. There we go. So from 0.1 to 12. 0.1 to 1, sorry. Now, aside from that, I didn't get anything with this fan. I don't know if that's normal or not, but I did not receive any extras for it. It does have indicators for flow and direction, and it's a clockwise spinning fan. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Please like, subscribe, and share.